That's the current struggle. That's the current, because like, I've never held a world championship in this business. And I truly believe that a GCW title is actually a legitimate world championship. You know, a lot of companies call their titles world titles. But if you're only running in one state or a couple states, you're not a world championship. Some people defend their title once in one other country, right? I might take the 3X Wrestling Championship and defend it in Italy or the UK or Spain and want to say it's a world championship. One defense does not make something a world championship. You have to defend it against all comers from around the world, and you have to travel around and defend it for it to be a true world championship. Effie has done that. Effie has defended that title in multiple countries. Not just one, not just two, multiple countries. Effie has beaten all comers. I would love to see, I'm sure he's got the list of how many people he's wrestled from different countries that he's beaten for this title. However, none of them have the last name Orso. I say all this to say, I'd be lying to you if I tried to downplay how bad I want this belt. I'd be lying to you if I tried to underestimate how much this would mean to me. I want this title extremely bad. I want to be able to say, look at me. Look at what has happened. In a year's time, in 2 years' time, in 3 years' time. Being told no, being told I'm going to be let go, being told I won't ever break a glass ceiling. To saying screw all of that. To turning all that doubt into motivation, into piss and vinegar. Being pissed off for greatness so much so that I capture the GCW World Championship. I gotta have it. I gotta have it. It needs to come home to me. It's gotta come home to me. And I feel like the savant I am, I cannot fight with emotion leading the way. In everyday life, you're going to face struggles. You're going to face ups and downs. There's going to be things that there's going to be things out of your control. That whether you have a great grasp on your emotional maturity or not, makes you feel some type of way. Gets you leading with emotion. I feel like the smartest people are able to compartmentalize their emotions. Something might happen right now that really pisses me off. But I don't let that distract me or deter me from a secular mission, if that makes sense. You got to keep your eyes on the prize, and you cannot lead with emotion. If you have properly prepared yourself, if you put the wheels in motion and your skill set is certain that you can get a job done, do not let your emotions deter you from your game plan. Do not let your emotions have you halt or take a step back or become a stumbling block for you to get to where you're going, which is your goals. I am your philosopher, your motivational speaker, your life coach, and I'm giving you a sound piece of advice that I myself must practice if I'm preaching it. Don't lead with emotion. Compartmentalize. Demonstrate some self-control, some self-awareness. As humans, we are going to slip up. It's not going to be the case in every single situation. However, if you can lock in, focus your mind, train yourself to lead without emotion and with a ferocious dedication, then I promise you nothing can stop you from achieving your goals. But you cannot get distracted. Hi, I hope you liked that video. It was a snippet a teaser of what the full podcast is every single week exclusively on my Patreon, patreon.com/KJ Orso. Check it out. You'll get the full podcast every single week, as well as some motivational videos, some behind the scenes mindset on what I'm thinking about, what my goals are, where I feel like I am, like a blog post as well as a bunch of more perks and goodies. Check out all the different tiers, select yours, get the full podcast. And thank you so much for your support, because it truly goes a long way in the independent wrestling mindset that I have cultivated for myself. Support your life coach, support your philosopher, your motivational speaker, support the Silver Tongue Savant, KJ Orso.